How to edit pictures on Adobe Photoshop. You know what is Adobe Photoshop? An introduction to Photoshop photo editing. Through Photoshop, you can transform every aspect of an image and Photoshop. Here we will know how to get started with some best editing techniques. Now, how to edit a photo and Photoshop. Learning to use Photoshop can be a lifelong endeavor. There are many tools and capabilities for everything from a light photo retouch to full scale transformations and to artistic surreal photo art. But getting started can be simple if you know where to begin. Follow these fundamentals step first. First one is import your images and get started. The first step is to working with a Photoshop is to import a photo and the Photoshop. To do so, simply using the open command and the menu and select your image file. Second one is straighten your image. Before you do anything else, make sure your photo is not crooked. If your image is slightly off kilter or has a crooked horizon, use the straightening tool to travel things out. Simply draw a line across the photo and the image will automatically straighten to match the line you have drawn. Third one is here is the third step, crop your image. If there are distracting elements on the side of your image or your composition is just slightly off, crop it with a crop tool. Make sure deleted cropped pixels and the crop menu is turned off. That way, you can always adjust your crop later if you decide to zoom back out. Now, duplicate your image and make layers. After you import an image, it can be helpful to duplicate it. Go to Image, Duplicate in the menu to make the multiple copies of it. Each duplicate can serve as the basic for an individual layers. Working with layers is a crucial part of the Photoshop workflow. Work with layers for ultimate flexibility. Layers and layer masks are like translucent sheets that you lay over one another to create your image. Put each edit you make on its own layer, and you will have greater control over each adjustment you make, as well as the ability to undo your changes at any time. Then use layer masks to hide certain areas of your layers so your edits and others are focused only where you want. Easily undo changes. Layers also allow for more destructive edits, which can be a major benefit to your workflow. Non destructive edits are any edits that you can go back and undo or change after you make them, as long as you are editing non destructively. You can experiment with new tools and looks without losing your original image. Make target edits by separating elements of an image into different layers. You can focus on that component on its own. Use fast selection tools to quickly grab one area of an image and then create a layer mask with it. If you have one layer for your sky, you can make adjustments that apply just to the sky, like extra brightness or a blur effect. If another layer is only your subject and the foreground, you can adjust how they look without affecting the background. Now, it's another step to transform images with a painting tools and color adjustments. Photoshop includes countless ways to transform an image. Tools and adjustment are how you make those transformations happen. Get to know all your tools and Photoshop apply permanent effects to the pixels of your image. However, if you use tools on a duplicate layer, you can also undo your change. Tools like the spot healing brush let you cover up blemishes or irregularities. You can paint on an image with the brush tools as if they were physical paint brushes. Take some time to get know them. It's all about how to edit your pictures on Photoshop. In next course, we will learn how to make or how to edit pictures on Canva. Thanks for watching.